And let's go forward into the canter. I think that's an important phrase, and I try to be very distinct about it when I ask my riders to canter or to trot. Always think about going forward within the rhythm. Okay, we'll turn down the center line, please. Keep your seat a little bit more, Shell. Keep your back. We'll continue track to the left. I think working the center line is also a great additive to where it gets the rider more aware of where his two legs are and his two hands and his seat, because you don't have the wall as the outside rein. A lot of horses will use the wall to balance themselves. Okay, we'll come across the school, and a single flying change, please. Good. The aids for flying changes, I think everybody has a little bit different ones in using them. I give the aid and a half halt combined with the opposite rein. For if I was going to change from the left lead, I give the aid when the horse from the left lead to the right lead. I give the aid when he lands on his left front leg and take a half halt on that rein and hold my back so that I don't interfere with the new inside hind leg and the new leading leg coming through. Here we look to see whether the horse stays straight. Does he have a clean, distinct 3-beat canter? Was there a forwardness and a self-carriage maintained within the change? Was there harmony in the aids? Beautiful, very nice. Just very nice. Nancy, these guys can't do it. They're doing everything right. Okay, on the next long side, medium canter, please. Just a little bit more position to the right, Nancy. We also here, the test requires a more distinction of the transitions. And we'll see the faults in the horse either by going more crooked or a loss of rhythm, or even at times the horse becoming a flying change or a disunitedness behind. Very nice. And we notice between the first and the second horse that the transitions are more distinct with the first horse than the second horse, and the same with the third. Okay, let's come back to the walk. Please give him a little bit of a break and stretch down. One more very important thing, especially here where you're starting an increase of collection, is yesterday I covered it a little bit, and that was the rein back. It's even at the upper levels, you don't see very many horses doing a very, very good rein back. And I believe it's the cause of the horse not being correctly suppled, and the engagement of the hindquarters are not there. So girls, if you could take up your reins now, very, very carefully. The thing not to do is to go pulling on the reins. You start pulling back high. Yes, you have to give some half halts. Give some little inclinations for the horse to rein back. And if he doesn't, don't go to pulling excessively hard. A little squeeze with your leg, then a little tap with the whip. And look to see that when you give the aids to the rein back, from riding the horse forward into the bit, is try to give the half halt, so the and the aids together in the rein back, in rhythm with the diagonal pairs. And you say, well, my goodness, how am I going to feel that? You can feel it if you just pay attention a little bit and do it slowly. So you're asking the horse to back with the two hands, keeping a little bit of connection with your lower leg to the bit so that the horse doesn't lose the engagement of the hind leg. Tuning, could you rein back now that you stood for a second? He's quiet. Thank you. Pat him. Shelley, please. Nancy, please. I thank you, Nancy. Do it once more. At this time, touch him. Whoops. Oh, he's way ahead of us. Praise him. This was an excellent example. You could see a weight with the aids. A little touch with the whip will keep this horse up into the bridle, so when you go to rein back, you don't break the bridge from the front to the back, causing the horse to drag the front legs down onto the ground. Let's do it once more. This next time, I want you to ride a little bit more forward. Just go off, proceed in trot, track to the right, come back and halt in the same place. And I want you to engage them a little bit more as you come to halt, please. Go ahead. Track to the right. Trot. Ride forward now, half halts, leg, ride forward, forward. Good, tuning, halt, stay right there. You see the difference?